whenever they put those videos on social media after the game, you guys in the locker room cheering and doing the fight song, you're always the one in the middle of it. It seems like you're having more fun than maybe I've ever seen. Am I off on that at all?
No, I don't know why I got designated to be the one to start the tempo of the clap, so everyone goes off my rhythm now apparently. Yeah, I don't know, I have fun with it. There was a lot of years where we didn't get to sing that fight song a whole lot, so I appreciate it after the games when we get the opportunity to do so.
I mean, it's been 8 this year. It doesn't get old at all?
No, it'll never get old, and I look forward to the next one more than any of them.
So we don't talk to you every week, so I just want to ask, the bowl season's coming up, and this is the time of year where guys decide whether they're going to play or not. Does that even come into your mind? You seem like the kind of guy that wants to be there for that.
Playing the bowl game?
Yeah, well, there's guys that don't play in it because they want to, get ready for the next level.
Yeah, I mean, there's also like crazy people out there, and I ain't one of them. Absolutely, I want to play in that thing. I'm looking forward to it. We got to get through this next week though, and then we'll worry about that.
That's not something that would even enter your. No, okay.
No chance. No slight chance. No, you'd have to get me out and. They'd have to handcuff me to keep me from playing that game. No.
How did you feel like you guys had some challenges last week with, Tolley was a little banged up and Miller was playing his first. How'd you guys feel like you performed as an offensive line?
I thought we had a good game. Obviously, it was good to get Damian going, get the running game going. I think there's always things that are going to get cleaned up. I was really happy with how Team Mills stepped up. First start, me and Josh were actually talking about dinner the other day. Both thought he handled his first start way better than either of us ever did. So, no, it was awesome to see some of the younger guys step up. Obviously, Tolley fighting through little bangs and bruises like we all do. But, no, I think we had a solid game all around. I think there's a lot we can still improve on, which excites me because I think we got a backfield that they'll run that ball now. So if we can keep executing and just keep improving, I don't see how we can't just keep running the ball.
What is that like for an offensive line when you see a guy like Martinez get stopped 2 yards and then all of a sudden it's a 10-yard run? And he did that several times Saturday. It just seemed like he was going down and he didn't.
Yeah, after the game I told him, man, you ain't no freshman anymore. Those were some grown man runs. As an offensive lineman, there's going to be times where the communication gets messed up, something doesn't happen correctly. As much as we'd all like to be perfect all the time, it's just not realistic that every play it's always going to be perfect. So it's awesome to have a back who's going to make you right, even when you're wrong. And he did that for us multiple times last week. I think it was obvious watching him on field, running through tackles in the backfield, just running guys over like a grown man. No, it's awesome to block for a guy like that. It's what you want in the back.
What have you seen that's come together for this offense the last couple of weeks that's allowed for the production that you've had?
I think it's consistency. Not only consistency on the field, but consistency in practice. I think that we've gotten to a point where we're practicing with a certain tempo. I think we always practice hard. I would never doubt that anybody on this team doesn't give it their all at practice. But I think there were times where we'd have practices where one guy here, one guy there, just inconsistent days. So I think the consistency across the board for everybody has allowed us to kind of gel a little bit better, get into a rhythm with one another. And just it's all about rhythm. It's all about finding that unity together, and I think we've kind of done that.
And Ben's been your starter for a while now. How much have you seen him become more comfortable, game after game with his surroundings? Oh
no, man, I'm so proud of Ben. I told him after the game last week, he made some plays last week that I know his first week starting he wouldn't have made, and that's all I care about. That's all you want to see is that growth. Obviously, to step in the middle of the season like he did, that's a lot of pressure that people put on you, and I don't think he's taking any of that pressure. I think he's just shown up day after day, been himself, tried to be the best version of himself he can be, and it's been awesome to see him grow, mature, not only as a player, but as a man, as a leader. He's really stepped up big for us in a big way.
They got a couple guys on this D-line, number 3, number 2, that can make some plays in the backfield. Mm-hmm. How do you guys see this battle against, this defensive front?
I think every team, this is the Pac-12, every team's gonna have a couple guys here or there. Obviously, Oregon's got some big names. They got some guys that are proven, that have made some big plays. But I think for us, it's going back to the basics, the same things that have got us here, our fundamentals, the communication piece, focusing on ourselves, and most importantly, making it physical. They know it, we know it. It's got to be physical up front. Whoever wins that line of scrimmage is probably going to win the game. And so for us, it's just getting back to the basics, getting back to the stuff that's gotten to the opportunity to play for our 9th game. So. No, just making it physical, man, and just going out there and executing.
How important is it for you guys to have, this game on your home turf?
this one's a special one. Obviously, the 2020 season, that's a game I'll always remember. Whenever you play the Ducks, you always remember those games, win-lose. Beating them here in 2020 was awesome, but having no fans, it kind of sucked. So I think that this one's a special one, giving us the opportunity not only to play here in front of our fans, but have the opportunity to win our 9th game, beat them here. Obviously, we got to play the game, we got to execute, and we got to do everything right. They're a solid team, but no, I think it's special. I look forward to it very much. I know Reese's going to be rocking. I know this town's excited. I know I'm excited. I know this team's excited. I know they're excited. So both teams bring their best, and we'll see how it goes.
For the senior group, this being, the last battle against this Oregon team, how special would it be to, basically just cap it off with a win against the rival team?
Like I said, these games, this rivalry it's legitimate. I think that across the country there's a lot of big rivalries, but I think that this one is definitely, it's up there, and some of the more special ones, and I think it's personal for both sides. And so obviously I've played in a lot of these games, lost more than we've won, to be honest with you. I think it'd be really special for not only the seniors, but even for the young guys who are just entering the program to kind of set a precedent. For me to leave here with a win like that would be awesome. It'd be very special.